Imagine this. You're scrolling on TikTok on your FYP because you're bored. You're doom scrolling. And then you see someone making a questionable comment on a post about crime about children. You see people hating on them not only because of the comment, but also because of the flag in their profile picture. And you don't know what that flag means. So you do some digging and then you go to their page. You click on one of their videos and you see that they openly admit to watching CP in that video. Now, any right-minded person would open the comments expecting to find a whole bunch of people hating on them, calling them out. But instead, you find more pedos in the comments. That right there was the reality I went through the other day. Yeah, as you can probably tell by the title of the video and that introduction, this video isn't going to be like the ones I usually post, other than the fact that there's Minecraft in the background while I'm talking. Nor is it the one I expected to come back to making long-form videos with. Now, despite this not being the video I wanted to come back to making long-form videos with, I just felt the need to speak out against this because it is absolutely disgusting, and I just can't stand it. If you're following my TikTok, which most of you aren't, you would have seen that I posted a slideshow of me basically just finding child predators on TikTok, some of which actually openly admitted to watching CP voluntarily. Now, any regular person would just scroll past, putting those people to shame only in their head instead of calling them out publicly. And that's what I did when I initially found those people, but I couldn't get my mind off of it, and decided that these people would face the TikTok equivalent of a public execution, which is making a slideshow about what they did and putting their usernames in the video instead of blurring them. Now, at the time of recording, only one of the pedos have commented on my video responding to the slideshow. And of all the people, it was actually the original perpetrator, the man who led me to find all the other chud maxing pedos. And the worst part is, he acted innocent in the comments, despite his username being shown in the video, which shows how smart these caveman equivalents really are. Now, for context, my slideshow had 10 slides, and on the very last one, it said, and I quote, "People are genuinely disgusting and grotesque. I hope they burn for what they say," which was targeted towards the pedophiles I was talking about in the slideshow. Now, after posting the video, everything was all fine and dandy and happy, until I checked the comments on the video, and I saw the original perp in there. They commented, "They should be locked up," to which I rightfully called him a hypocrite for the videos that he had posted and the videos that he had reposted. Now, this comment alone absolutely astonished me, that he was willing to act like he was absolutely innocent, and that I wasn't just talking about him in the slideshow and calling him the main perp. But he made it worse that night, at around 6 AM CST, and I was awake, just, because I can be. Anyways, for context, a day or two before I posted that slideshow, I messaged him digital footprint reminder after seeing one of his videos, to which he responded the next day, "Don't worry, I'm chill. I'm into normal type of CP." I was just left absolutely speechless after that. But I wasn't going to leave him on red and not enact on what he had just said to me. So the next day, after I got some shut-eye, I said, "Say goodbye to your job, dude," to which he responded, "Oh, they don't even care." Now, that alone raised my suspicions that this was either a 14, maybe 15-year-old boy trying to be edgy and just being disgusting and miserable instead, or that it's a boy the same age that actually watches CP. And with how much he posted about all this before he took all his video down, I was unfortunately leaning towards the latter. We had a conversation going back and forth for a while. I'd say it took a solid hour or two, and it ended with him finally gaining more competence than a sperm cell trying to find the egg, and realized that his future employer and his family could find out that he watches that stuff. But throughout the whole thing, he tried justifying it, or saying that he could change, which leads me to believe that he's going to continue watching it, continue possibly making it, and not care about what could happen to him at all. And I have to admit, around 0.01% of my feelings towards him are pity. The other 99.99%, however, is filled with disgust, anger, resentment, confusion, and many other emotions. Now, that's really all I wanted to talk about, and I don't have really any updates about it because he's taken all his videos down and he stopped messaging me and stopped commenting on my videos. But personally, I just want to bring this up because pedos are the top 5 things I hate, and that's why I brought light to these people. However, this doesn't mean I'm going to become a Vitaly knockoff and accuse an innocent person of being a pedo just like he did, just for views. If I ever do anything like this again, which I probably will, let's face it, I'll be sure to only call out people I 100% think are pedos, or people who claim they are on TikTok or other social media platforms. Now, if you have any more questions on this, I'll be sure to link my TikTok in the description, and I'll put it in my bio so that you can send me a message request on TikTok to ask your question. Or if you want, you can join my stream that'll be happening later today, since I'm coming back to that as well. I'll see you later.